Hi everybody, what's up? It's William from Rocket Zero and welcome to another pixel art tutorial. In this pixel art tutorial, we're going to be building Gambit. Now, I don't know who designed this Gambit, so credit to whoever did it. I just got it from Google Images. If you know who did it, write it down in the comments down below and I'll make sure to give him credit. So, what do we need for this Gambit? We need some black wool, light blue wool, gray wool, brown wool, light gray wool, magenta wool, white wool, red wool, white stained clay, and then we're going to need the pink stained glass for the card, but we'll do that later. So right now, we're going to start with 9 blocks of our black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to go up by 1, 2. And then up by 1. And then we're going to put 7 light blue wool blocks right here. And then we're going to do another row, stopping 2 blocks short. Then we're going to grab our black wool and replace 1, 2. And then we're gonna place 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's this little guy who's making that noise. Get out of here. Okay, so, and then another block going up like that. So we're gonna grab our light blue wool and replace 1, 2, 3. We're gonna grab our gray wool and replace 1, 2. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then right here, we're going to go up by 2 blocks, so 1, 2. And then we're going to grab our black wool and replace 1 block here, here, and then 2 gray wools, and then 2 gray wools, and black wool here, and then here we're going to place 3 blocks going down, so 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to attach 8 blocks to this block, so it's going to be 9 in total, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we're going to go up 2 blocks of light blue wool, black wool, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then another one like so. Let's grab our black wool and we're going to place 1, 2. And then right here it's going to go a light gray wool block. Then black, black, light gray wool, black, black, light gray wool, and then right here we're going to place 2 blocks of black wool and 1 block of black wool. So that was a lot. Let's pause it now. So far we have Gambit's legs and the beginning of his staff that he used around to like whip people with. So okay, so now we're going to grab our white stained clay and we're going to place 1, 2, 3. We're going to go grab our gray wool and replace 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like so. And then we're going to grab our black wool again, replace 1 here, and then our white stained clay. Like so. We're going to grab our black wool again, and we'll replace 1, 2, then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. So this block should be 4 in total. Then below this, we're going to place 2 light blue wool blocks, then a magenta, and then black, black, black. Like that. Awesome. So now let's go down here, and what we're going to do is that we're going to grab our brown, and we're going to place 2 blocks, 1, 2. And then we're going to place 1, 2, 3. We're going to grab our black wool, and we're going to go up by 3. So 1, 2, 3. Let's place 1, 2, 3, 4 black wools. Then we're going to go up by 2 blacks. 2 browns, black, then 3 browns right here, 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, and to the left. Make sure you guys have that shape. I know it looks really weird, but he'll start to make sense in no time, so make sure you guys have this so far. Now we're going to grab our magenta wool and replace 1 block here, then black, black. And right here, we're going to grab our gray wool and replace 2 blocks. Then 3 magenta. 3 magenta. And then 1 more magenta, like that. Let's grab our black wool and let's place 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 2. So there you go. Let's grab our brown wool again and let's place a row right here to fill that spot in. And then right here we're gonna place 1, 2, 3, 4 of our brown wool. We're gonna place 2 brown wools right here, so 1, 2. Then we're gonna place black, black, black. Then a black right here as well. Because we're trying to have 8 diagonal things going upwards, but we'll do that later. We're just building around it so far, so don't worry about that just yet. Okay. So now what we're going to do is that right here, we're going to have 6 blocks of black going upwards diagonal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So now let's take out this 2 that we used for brown, and right here we're gonna grab our white stained clay. I'm sorry. We're gonna place 1 block here. Then we're gonna go back to our black and we're gonna place 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2. We're gonna grab our gray wool now and replace 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, then 1. And then right here we're gonna add 3 more blocks of our brown wool, like so. And then 2 blocks like that. So yes, this is confusing. It looks like I'm going all over the place, but I'm just trying to make it as simple as possible to build from your end. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. And now what we're gonna do, this part's gonna be a bit tricky, so make sure we pay attention here. We're gonna grab our black wool and replace 1, 2, 3. And then here we're gonna go down by 4 blocks. So 1, 2, whoops, 3, 4. And then starting here in the second block from the bottom, we're gonna go up by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're gonna grab our light gray wool and we're gonna finish the stake. So this is gonna be 8 blocks going diagonal, going upwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now let's grab our black wool, place 1 block here, and then on top of each available slot that we had there. And this needs a black wool here. And that's where his card's gonna go. We're gonna save that for last because it's really kind of cool. It'll be a fun way to end this video. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. Let me take a step back. That's what we have so far. We have Gambit's legs, one of his hands, actually both of his hands, and his stake. So now, let's go give him this other jacket part. And for this, we're going to grab our black wool and replace 1 block here. Then brown, black, brown, black, then 2 browns, 2 blacks, black, brown, black. Awesome. And then we're gonna place 2 browns here, 1, 2, and a black right here. Whoops. So we end up with this gap. Now we're gonna grab our brown wool and replace 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. We have finished Gambit's jacket. Pretty much all the jacket that we're going to need. Now, the only time we're going to use brown wool again is to do his hair. But so far, that's what we have so far. Said far twice, but just make sure you guys see this so far before we move on to the next step. Alright. So now let's go do his head. For his head, we're going to grab our black wool, replace 1 block here, and then we're going to go up by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then to the right, 2 blocks of brown wool, 2 blocks of black, then black, brown, black, brown. So as you can see, there's 2 blocks. Now we're going to go to this end. We're going to add a brown here, then black, then brown, then black. And as you can see, they should be lined up. So now let's check it by adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. And then 8 blocks of black wool on the top. And that's pretty much the outline of Gambit. All that we have left to do is to add his card and his face. So let's not mess around. Let's do that right now. We're going to grab our white stained clay and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4. That spot right here, we're going to place our gray wool. And then here, we're going to grab our black wool and replace 1, 2, 3. Like that. And then we're going to grab our white stained clay and replace 2 blocks. Then white wool, 2 blocks of red, 2 blocks of white, and 1 block of white on the top. We're going to grab our white stained clay and we're going to go straight up and replace 1 block here and here. Oops, messed up. There we go. And make sure you guys have that little block there. We're going to grab our white wool, we're going to place 2 blocks, and then we're going to place 4 blocks of our red wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 white wools, 2 white wools. Then our white stained clay, we can go straight up, like that. So it should be 5 blocks, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're doing it good, that's nice. Okay, so let's grab our gray wool, and we're going to go straight up. And then right here, we're going to place 2 blocks of our white stained clay, it's going to be his ear. Now let's grab our gray wool, we're going to place 1, 2, 3. Then 2 blocks here. And we're going to place 1 block here. And now we're going to place 7 blocks of our trusty gray wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then 1 up here. Skip 2 spaces here. Skip 1 space here. And all that we have left to do is to grab our brown wool and fill in his hair. I actually cannot wait for this X-Men movie of Gambit. I think it's going to have Channing Tatum, so it's going to be really cool. He's a cool actor, so it'll be exciting to see what they do with a Gambit movie. Because I'm a really big X-Men fan. So now the big, important, fun part, I think, it's going to be his card. Because Gambit's moves are really cool. He uses cards and he throws them at people. So we're going to find our pink stained clay. And we're going to get rid of our red, because we no longer need that. So we're going to go here, we're going to grab our white wool, and we'll place 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1 block there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1 block here, and black wool. We're going to grab our magenta wool, and replace 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 block sticking out, 1, 2, 3. And 1 block here, 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 take this one out, and here, here, take this one out, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. So there you go, that's going to be his card. If you want to make it kind of cool like that, all you have to do, which we're going to do it right now, why not? We're going to grab our white wool, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, and just copy the whole shape back here. No really any need to count, just make sure you guys have that. And we're gonna walk around this and then take this part out, because it's gonna be 1 row sticking back. Then we're gonna grab our trusty pink stained glass, and that's gonna give it the look of Gambit's like iconic, just the thing that he makes cards glow and then he tosses it at people cutting around. It's almost like Cyclops' like vision thing that he like his laser beams, but they stick to cards and whatnot. So pretty cool. That was Gambit. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please make sure to give it a like down below, subscribe if you haven't, and if you want to learn how to build Rogue, Storm, Jubilee, Cyclops, or Wolverine and Logan, I'll make sure to link him down below, or just look it up on your own in our other videos. So thank you so much for watching. This was William from Rocket Zero. We'll see you next time. It's William from Rocket Zero, and welcome to another pixel art tutorial. In this pixel art tutorial, we're going to be building Gambit. Now, I don't know who designed this Gambit, so credit to whoever did it. I just got it from